I just wanted to share a little bit about what we've seen for why these things fail nationally. And I surveyed some of my colleagues in Guided Pathways movement and in institutional reform. People will blame the student. They'll say students come with these difficult lives, they're underprepared, they don't want to work hard, fill in the blanks. And I think it's very hard to blame the student if you refer back to the data and activate the student voice. If a student is standing there telling you how they got the wrong information or they took lots of excess credits, they can't make their way to a degree, it's hard to look at that student in the eye and say they aren't working at this or that we couldn't do anything to help them. So activate the student voice. People don't believe it's going to get done, it's going to blow over, right? This is the reform of the day. Repeat the message about why and what. Use every possible vehicle. Communication can happen verbally, it can happen in writing, and it can happen through rewarding what matters through the budget. There are a lot of ways of communicating. It's not just about words, it's about what you do. The college is suffering from a failure to focus and initiative fatigue, right? How many initiatives are we going to engage in, right? You got to maintain discipline for multiple years. You got to make sure that how you describe it is maintained. You can add pieces to it, you can alter it, but try to hold on to that for multiple years. Failing to engage external partners, I actually think, as I've done the National Guided Pathways work, this is the biggest problem, which is that the guided pathways are rearrangements of the pathways we've got, and some of them don't lead to family-sustaining wage jobs, and some of them don't lead to transfer. At Davidson Community College in North Carolina, when they did this work, they shed half of their liberal arts courses because they didn't transfer anywhere to their major transfer partners. Why are we offering them? Now, I'm not saying you can get there, but if you don't engage those partners and ask what they're looking for, it's very hard for you to have that conversation internally. What are employers looking for? What are the jobs that actually offer family-sustaining wages? So really collect data on outcomes, point to those challenges, not just in what's happening at the college, but what's happening after students leave. Leadership commitment and capacity is lacking after transitions. A lack of infrastructure to know what is working and what isn't. Goals and measurements are not defined clearly at the outset. Outcomes are not being regularly tracked. We have a lot of good ideas, and then we don't hold people accountable for accomplishing them. And accountability is sort of a bed where we think about top-down accountability. We're all accountable. As trustees, we're accountable for advancing student success. Let's work on this together. Set the baseline data at the beginning. Know what they are. Set a schedule of considering outcomes, and then reflect institutional goals in the presidential evaluation. These are things that can be done.